Heather Grant, and today we're here with Karen Womack to talk about group quilts. So Karen, you have a lot of experience making group quilts. Why don't you tell me a little bit about how you got started there?
Group quilts are a lot of fun. It's an opportunity to learn from other guild members, or if you're in a guild, or if you're quilting individually, it's an opportunity to connect online with fellow guild members.
So what are some good ways that you do to recruit your group quilters?
Well, the first thing I do is to have a project in mind that I can introduce. It's always subject to tweaking depending on who participates, but I have a basic theme in mind, colors, and skill level is very important because you want to include everyone, whether they're a beginner or an advanced quilter.
Well, that sounds great. So what do you guys do with the quilts, or what do you do with them when you're done?
Well, there are several things we've done. We donate to a charity. You can raffle them amongst the members who worked on the project, or you can use it as a fundraiser to purchase additional fabrics.
That sounds awesome. Have you ever run across any challenges when putting together group quilts?
Absolutely. Things happen in people's lives, so you have to prepare for contingencies. Sometimes people drop out, and you want to make sure if the block number is specific to the quilt that you have someone making extra blocks.
So you might have someone in your group making a few extra blocks or getting ready so that just in case you guys are ready to have a complete quilt.
Yes, just in case.
So the group, do you also find like a long armor, or does someone in the group do it?
Well, it depends. That's a group decision. Sometimes we just finish the top and it's up to the person who receives the quilt to finish it. Or if it is going to a charity or fundraiser, we do have to talk about a long armor or someone in the group to complete the quilt.
Well, that sounds awesome. What was your favorite group project that you've ever done?
My favorite group project was the 33 Sisters, also known as the Bridge Quilt. I'm a member of the Modern Quilt Guild in Pittsburgh, and that was the first improv quilt that I worked on, and also the first group quilt with a member of that guild. It was a lot of fun, and it turned out well.
That's awesome. So you said improv is one type of quilt. What are some other types of quilt type topics? Like I know I've participated in one where we all make the same block. Are there any other group quilt styles or techniques that you've done before?
Yes, you can do traditional blocks, which is a skill builder. For example, the monkey wrench or even log cabin gives the participants an opportunity to perfect straight stitching or to work on a traditional block.
Wow, that sounds awesome. And what about your personal quilting? What do you think, what's your favorite personal quilts that you've done?
I've done a lot of straight stitching. That's an area that you can't get good enough at.
That's very true.
So I do have some, my favorite quilts in my collection are those that are straight stitch, log cabin, rail fence, and those types of traditional blocks with a modern twist.
Yeah, and those all work great with group quilts as well. I mean, those straight things are great for beginners, but like you said, advanced quilters can still practice that straight line. I know I'm not always good at it.
I'm not either, but the thing that I work on is the contrast and value with the straight stitching. So if you have a log cabin, the success of that block is based on your contrast and your value. So it gives me an opportunity to play around and perfect my skill set there.
Well, thanks, Karen. I hope you've learned a lot about how to get together with your friends and make a group quilt.